Hello guys, this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. Welcome back to my channel. And today is 2025, 16th of July. Alright. Okay, let me take a look. If everything goes well, right, then we can start our live streaming here, right? Okay, and let's see what's over here. Okay. Yep, I need to change my date, right? Okay. Yeah. Alright, so yep, and over here. Well, how's the trading yesterday? I guess pretty good. Yesterday was kind of good. Okay, and it seems like everything goes well. Right, and for the pound dollar as well, it also has a very good, should I say, a very good swing down to near to our take profits, very near to the target. Actually, it hits one of the target, but another one, so near, yeah, okay, all right. So yes, I'm back here, right? So guys, how are you today? All right, I hope all of you are here with me. Okay. And we are very excited to have all of you together. Well, and also, yes, can't wait for tomorrow for Caro. Hope to see you here. Huh? Hi, Bradley. Nice to see you, Bradley. Yeah. Okay. All right. And over here, yes, I'm on my YouTube, my Facebook, and also my TikTok. Okay, yeah, hope everybody can hear me, huh? All right. Yes, so yep, okay, that's good, all right. That's nice. Okay, thank you, Bradley. All right, so yep, coming back here, and we shall. Hi, Roy Cam, correct, Roy Cam Kartok. Right, Dobra jutro, Karo, nice to see you. All right, yesterday we have some analysis over for the pound dollar, the gold, the BTC, XRP, and ETH, right? Hi, Alan, nice to see you. Okay, so same thing. All right, today we are going to do up some of these analysis as well. Okay, hope that it will still continue to hit the targets every day like this. All right, okay, so yep, for those who are on my YouTube channel, and thank you for coming back, and for those who are new, do remember to subscribe to my YouTube channel. All right, okay, so and those who are on my TikTok, I'm pretty new to TikTok, and hopefully to have to expand my community over here. All right, Caro, am I right? We have Caro, our super gold digger, establishing SNS. Wow, very good. It's just like weather forecast, as good as weather forecast. All right, okay, now we are back here. Hey, let's take a look what happened. All right, when the swing up, okay, we reaches a point where we actually look out for some selling. All right, then yes, indeed, we have good selling over here, down here, and then slowly we sell down in the day trading. Right, so day trading, yeah, slowly join in, and join in the fun, join in the selling, and manage to capture a lot of I would say this round, yes, a lot of profits to be taken, huh? Okay, hi, Muhammad Dizarashi, correct? And okay, I don't know. Okay, a lot of O's here. Okay, so yep, thank you for coming into the TikTok as well. And so over at this point here, I'm here to do up some analysis for you and for myself, because those who have known me for years, I'm a full-time trader, so I need to do up the analysis. So usually around London market, I will come in and do it together. Right, so for this round, we are actually trying to take out the whole area here, this swing here, which I think is pretty obvious that the pound dollar is going to swing back down here. Am I right? Yeah, so we have this support being drawn up. Okay, then this is the area that we target from the top. Okay, since July, right? So the beginning of July until now, so it's 2 weeks time, we have achieved a good sell back here, over here. All right, okay. Hi, Swamlord. Nice to see you here. And over here, once it has taken out, fill up this whole area, and what's next? Well, basing on the technical, the whole analysis movement here, all right, we are in a downtrend, am I right? Okay, so from 137 to 133.50 is still quite possible down here. Okay, this is where I'm actually looking out for to sweep this, okay, to sweep this away so that it will start to regain. Well, if we are going to take a look into a bigger time frame, like day one, all right, seems like it has already formed something here. Okay, in terms of the market structure, candlestick pattern, okay, and maybe chart pattern, okay, I would say, we can see, I think it's quite pretty clear that we are actually looking out for something called head and shoulder. All right, so currently, if the head and shoulder is going to form up, likely to break this neckline, all right, so another retest will be taking out this area, which is about 131.9. Okay, 131.9. Oh my god. All right, that sounds ridiculous, right? Okay, things can happen. Anything can happen in trading, correct? Yeah, so at the moment, yes, this is what I'm looking out for. So coming down to a lower time frame, all right, which is over here. Hi Usher, nice to see you. So over here, right now, as we can see, there's good liquidity over here to be reclaimed, and then probably this may be forming another lower highs, which we see a lot of lower highs here to go for lower low, correct? All right, so I will say that we are in the downtrend, but today likely to see some humble bullish pullback. All right, okay, probably, yeah. All right, so yes, yesterday, basing on what's going to be yesterday, is like, you know, I hope it goes well every day like yesterday. All right, then everybody will be capturing their profits together with me. Okay, so if you have captured some profits, I don't ask for any dollar and cents from you, but thumbs up. Okay. Okay, yep, thank you so much. All right, thumbs up for me, come on. Let's do it. All right, so today we have a little bit of a bullish corrections from bullish pullback for the pound dollar within this downtrend. So likely, all right, likely we will likely to see that the price may be looking out for 134.50, 134.50, huh? Okay, so 134.50 to 134.48, which is around here, this area here, because to what I see here is that this has not been taken out yet. Okay, so tentatively, all right, we are facing up a very strong support over into this area. However, I'm still looking for some sweep up. Okay, may have a sweep away, then it will pull back. Well, in this case, all right, we can take a look at this. I will say that I will place this 133.50. Okay, all right, let me do this. It will be easier. Okay, I have done up all the 133.50 around there. Okay, let's check. All right, so this is 133.50 over here, so likely to see that we will still have a good chance that it will still swing down to take this level. Okay, if this is tested with a support, then it will be a different ball game. All right, so likely, okay, then we may want to see that it may bounce back to 130. Let me check. 130 here. Okay, I would say highest we'll see about 134.80. 134.80. Okay, this is an area that I've been looking out for. All right, 134.80. Okay, so let me remove this first. Okay, 134.80. Well, yeah, it's around here. Okay, so as we can see over here, if we actually go down to H1, it will be much clearer that you can see that this is the area of resistance that we are trying to take before we can actually go for selling. But selling, this area is good for selling down to say 134, 133.40, okay, or maybe 134, 133.40 a bit too low, I would say. Maybe we should look at something nearer first. Okay, but however, anyway, all right. If now the price is holding above 133.500, am I right? 133.500. So at the moment, okay, at the moment, I would say that we can actually take a look at we can actually take a look at things like over here. All right. Let me see. Okay, 133.500 will be here. So over at this point here, this level, we have a little imbalance here. Okay, so it seems like it's not going to take it, and it's actually going to swing down lower. All right, and seems like over at this point, all right, they may be going to sell more to test to take the Asia low today, right? Then we will be looking out to go further down to 133.649, about 133.650. Okay, this area here, because this area has not been tested at all. All right, so since we have the key levels here, and let's see the low that we are going to take probably, all right. Over here, if we are going to sell, okay, from 134.80 over here to maybe 135.00 over here, this area here. Okay, you can see this area here. All right, so likely to see that this is the range that the sellers are waiting to sell, and likely to see some selling down to over here. Maybe let me check. 134. Hi, be happy. All right, 134. Okay, I would say that because 134 is the inducement area. If we look into H4, all right, if we shrink down H4, you can see this area here. All right, so this is one area that I'm actually considering on the left side here. Okay, which the date will be around 20 of May. Okay, you can refer back on your own chart. Okay, so likely we will see all this area. Okay, another swing down is possible. Okay, it's possible to sweep this away. Okay, likely to be this. All right, so over at this point here, yeah, so this will be the one. All right, so key levels over here, 133.500. Okay, 133.50, 500. Okay, it's the same anyway. Okay, so now I'm going to talk about sellers and buyers. Let's say now the price is looking at more on the buying side. Am I right? A lot of people are looking more on the buying side. But the rejections coming down on the selling side. Let's say it comes down on the selling, which the price will be coming down to around 134, maybe. Yeah, around 134 area over here. All right, 134 area. Okay, or 133.80 around here. 133.80, it should be around here. Okay, so this range. So in fact, right now we are in this range. Okay, we are in this range looking for some buying. All right, if the price is going to retest back into this Asia low and set up the support, or even to take out the wicks, it got swept off. All right, let's say. Okay, hi Wan Mei, perfect Wan Mei. Okay, I like this name. All right, then most likely, very likely, we are going to see a pump. Okay, for the buyers, buyers. So in this area, we are actually into a buying area right now. All right, so likely to see the pump should be going up to this area of 134.500 maybe. Yeah, 134.500, or even higher to 134.800. Okay, 134.800. Yeah, so these two areas are the very, very possible one. Okay, looking into this area, why is because I see there's some liquidity to be filled, so I will be looking into taking a buy. Okay, if I'm going to take a buy, then I need a support to come in or to sweep something, sweep the liquidity, and then we will move on for the buying. That's for the buyers. Okay, if buyers for pound dollar you are looking for buying, I will be looking into this area here. All right, so yep. And let's talk about the sellers. All right, how about the sellers? So sellers had to be patient for the price to move towards around 148, 134,800 to 135, 134,800 to 135, this area here. All right, once it touches or it's being tested, let's say 134,800, okay, then we should be looking out for some selling structure. Okay, some selling structure. Okay, example like rejections from here, we need confirmation. All right, then we want the retest back, then to form the selling structure down. All right, if that really happens, okay, first of all, I am going to look out for 134.50. About 134.50 is not a lot. Okay, so it should be here because of this area, which previous resistance. Okay, it may become a support. However, I would say that this 134.50 may not be that strong. It should be still continue to go down to 134.100. Okay, 134. So this will be the 134 area. All right, so this area here. Okay, so around this area here, 134, as we can see from here over at this point right now for the past 8 hours. Okay, then probably another bounce back, then to go even deeper to 133,500 should be here. They'll be likely to test the key levels today. Okay, right, yesterday we have a very good CPI being announced. I think a dollar has become so strong that it pushes down. There are so many things, there are so many pairs that pushes down by the dollar. All right, then today will it actually continue the push? Well, I think I wouldn't say that it's continuing. It's not. I wouldn't say it's a continuation, but it's already in the bear trend before the CPI. I guess it's just only another push. All right. Okay. So likely. Okay. Well. Then over at this point here, all right, so these are for the sellers. Okay, so just now I was talking about the buyers, am I right? Okay, so this is for the pound dollar. Okay, so if this is going to start selling right now, what am I supposed to do? All right, hi, Merry Christmas, nice to see you. How are you? Okay, so let's say if this already starting selling down, then we should be waiting for a retest back into this area. Okay, this area is about 133,800. Okay, 133,800. It has actually retested back into 134,100. So it's actually quite a good area to start selling, you see. However, if you're going to sell here, actually the available space is not a lot. The available profitable space is not a lot. I mean the number of pips, unless it really unless it really comes down, retest, and then really go down to the key levels, then perhaps I would say, okay, yeah, we have about 30 pips there to take. All right, so this is another way. Okay, but I would prefer not to, because seems like this area, if we are going to sell towards this we have to take note of this area, which the weeks from the 23rd of June, all right, is quite a crucial one. Okay, it's quite a crucial one, unless you take a profit before it reaches there. All right, so that's for the pound dollar. Okay, so next to go. All right, next to go, let's take a look at the gold. Well, as for the gold, let's read up some sharing from our XNS founder. Okay, yes, all right. Sleeping, and Alan Chai, nice to see you. Well, okay, for the gold, target will be about 3,320, correct? Okay, so yeah, you can read the comment in my YouTube channel. Right, let's take a look. 3,320. that will be the resistance 3320. I think what am I right? Target 3320 or 3312. Resistance at 3333. 3333. Okay, so it's I think it's around here. 3333. Okay, it should be around here. All right, let's take a look at H1. 3333. Okay, so and 3341 to 3341. Okay, so it's around my key levels here. All right, so yep. Okay, in line. Okay, so we are in line here. Yep. Then next target will be 3320 to 3312. Okay, 3320 over here. So it's the same. Okay, to 3312. All right, 3312, which is much lower. Okay, 3321 and 3312. So it's around here. Okay, reasonable. Yeah. Okay. Yes. I think yep, it's about that. Yes, and for my goal, the goal on the key level is also 3342 over here. All right. So as for the buyers and sellers, I think the buyers should be waiting for 3322 over here at this level. That means to say for the buyers, all right, we should be looking out for entries area, all right. Okay, entries area. All right, Jom Deco Home, nice to see you. Wow. Okay, so over here, Mungesh, nice to see you here. And over here for the buyers, I think the buyers should be looking out for now the price. Wait for the price to pull to 33, 21, 22, 33, 30, 21, 22, around this area. Okay, then we should be waiting to see the price to bounce up to around 33, 42. That's one. Okay, if it breaks, retest back again, all right, then I'll be very happy to say that it should be reaching this area of this area here, or no, this area. This is the true area here. So it should be around 33, 72, around there. All right, 72 to 74. This is for the buyers. Okay, so buyers right now, if it breaks above and retest as a support to form up a buying signal, yeah, I think we can look out for this 33, 72 will be one target. Will be quite a good target there. All right, that's for the goal for buyers. All right. Hi, Sandra Lee. Nice to see you. Thank you for joining in. All right. So over here, yep, and that's for the buyers. As for the sellers, let's take a look at for the sellers. For sellers wise, I think 33.72 will be the target. You have to wait for the price to go up first to clear 33.72, which testing we will be tested. This resistance will be tested into 33.72. All right, around there. Okay, so or maybe even higher to 33.80, slightly higher 33.80. Okay, then we're looking down to a pullback here to test onto the key levels. If this key levels is going to break, then we are going to look out for a retest into the key level again. Then we are going down to 33.21. Okay, however by looking into the gold trend, okay, it looks like more on the bullish side today. Okay, we are having a higher lows over here. Seems like we are pushing up for a higher high in terms of general trend. Okay, yeah, so probably yes. Okay, hi Ricardo Ong, nice to see you. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, and that's for the gold. Okay, so sellers, I will be just now I was talking about buyers, now I'm talking about the sellers. So these are the plans that I have. Okay, so we can look out for all these plans for trading. All right, for pound dollar is selling. Okay, pound dollar is selling. Well, I think never mind. I think has it actually comes into our key levels that I'm looking out for? Not yet, right? And we're actually trying to take out the Asia low. So probably, okay, we still have around maybe 14 over pips. You can see that, today looks like the number of pips traveling around in the Asia is pretty low. Okay, so just hang on for a while. Okay, I will wait. Okay, right. So next to go, we are going to talk about the BTC. All right, BTC. I guess everybody's going to be very happy if you are holding a BTC from maybe last year. I have my another entry at about 55. Okay, and my first Bitcoin is 4K. Well, I should have bought more. Okay, so anyway, who knows? Yeah, exactly, who knows, right? Okay, so there are some key levels that we are going to look out for around here. Okay, so same thing, the key levels is still running on 116869. Okay, 116869. So this is still the key levels, is still not breaking anywhere, and it's still holding quite well. All right, high fishball. I like the fishball. Okay, yeah, and over here, all right, so 116869 is still the key levels, and over at this point here, resistance, we'll be looking out into about 122,705. All right, so if this is the case, all right, then will this actually, if the price is going to hold, all right, above 116869, I guess there are still very good chance that BTC is still trying to look for ATH. Okay, ATH. All right, so in this case over here, all right, over here, ATH, still looking out for ATH. Like early this year, no, in fact last year, right, we have already been talking about 120. Yeah, so that back then was about 70k. Yeah, so we're talking about before the 55k, we're talking about 100. Then after that, 70k, we're talking about 120. So now we have achieved 120. What's next? Yes, Merry Christmas. Yes, I like fishball. Okay, yeah. Okay, so especially handmade fishball. Wow, fantastic. Okay, so anyway, let's take a look. If there are intraday day trader for crypto into BTC, all right, let's take a look. Where will it be the good price to buy? Okay, I will wait for the price to actually go below 116. Okay, about 116 to 116,600. All right, so I will be looking out into this area here, 116. Let me move this. All right, about this 116 here. Okay, 116, around 116. Why? Because of the support level here. All right, so I'll be waiting for the price to come down this way. If this is going to hold, all right, from the key levels down to all the way down to this area here, all right, then likely to see a bounce to 119. Okay, 119 or 120. Okay, 119 here is a challenge. Then it may start to form yes, you are right, it may start to form head and shoulder. Okay, but for Bitcoin to talk about head and shoulder, well, perhaps not. Perhaps it works. Okay, well, so far it's still working well. Okay, but in this case, I think there are a lot of fundamental that it may even push the price back to test the resistance at 122. Okay, 122. All right, so these are for the buyers. So for sellers, same thing. Sellers, you cannot be selling right now. Okay, why is that so? You may be thinking that, okay, over here looks like a left shoulder, a head, and the right shoulder over here to sell off, to whatever. However, it's in the making of the right shoulder. So it's in the making of the right shoulder. It has a possibility that it may break even higher to test as a resistance, then, or it may test into 120 or 1199, then it will still become a right shoulder. So sellers, no matter what, okay, it will still be good. Okay, it will still be good to see that the price should be now pushing upwards first. Okay, you should be waiting for it to push higher before you start the selling. So that means to say, from now, okay, for sellers, we have to be patient. All right, so I'm looking into 121 that breaks into this level here. Okay, because we have a level here which need to be filled over here. Then in 121 to 122, okay, which is the resistance level down here, then I will be waiting to sell off to take some profit down to 119 over here, back to this level here. Okay, so it's about 119. All right, and if that retest again, it will give me a confidence that I'm going down to 116. All right, I'm going down to 116 to test the support level here. All right, okay, so that will be this is the plan for the sellers. Okay, this will be the plan for the sellers. Okay, in terms of the Bitcoin, that will be actually for intraday. Okay, intraday. All right. Okay, so currently that may be we still need okay, we still need a little bit of the move. Okay, all right, man in peace, thank you for joining in, thank you so much. All right, so over here I'm doing up some analysis so that hopefully everybody will enjoy it. Okay, yeah, and benefit from that. Okay, so that will be for the Bitcoin. All right, so next to go will be for the XRP. Okay, XRP. Yeah. Okay. Hi, be happy. May I know? Are you able to follow me? What I'm trying to just now what I have actually says. Look, now it's like ranging. Okay. Yeah. Looks like it's ranging over for the BTC a little bit. Okay, not much. Okay, but still waiting for the New York market to move it. All right. Be happy. Okay, yes, thank you so much. That's good. All right. Okay, all right. So XRP. Okay, again, for those who are holding XRP, okay, and I guess it should be very happy. We have a good buy into the area over here. Am I right? From here down here. Okay, some of you managed to capture the fantastic one. Okay, a fantastic price of 190, 193, 192. Okay, for those who started earlier like me, okay, like Caro. Okay, Caro, you must be making a big tons of cash in your pocket now. I don't think your pocket can hold it. Okay, but over here, okay, let's talk about for the XRP. Okay, XRP over here, currently we have a strong uptrend from 210. Yeah, that's the price that I jump out of my bed and I signal everyone, hey, come on, let's get into the XRP. It's 210, it's time to get in. Okay, so until now we have as high as we go for $3. Okay, so don't be happy. Okay, but I'm not going to give you any bad news and in any case. All right, so for now, okay, all right, I would say that for XRP we still have very good chance. Okay, seems like it's still holding nicely. Okay, holding nicely above all the key levels. Okay, then we have one key levels here has been holding well and taken out. All right, this is also holding well, taken out. This is also holding well, taken out. Correct. Okay, so it's pretty good. So we are actually moving in a very nice momentum by areas. So we just now where I have deleted all that, those are the areas that actually we have coming in once bit by bit to push up even higher. Right, so congratulations for those still holding on the XRP. Okay, then over here as we can see, hi Andrew, nice to see you. Okay, so over here right now Right now, let's talk about the key levels. Okay, key levels, looking at this area here, we are from here, we have a good push in, and in fact, the low over here has not been tested now. So I have to move a little bit here, but the key levels here is still about 282, which is still pretty good. All right, then to 286. Okay, 268, sorry, 268 down here. Okay, 268 around this area here. Okay, so this will be the another area. But now let's take a look at the what is the nearer one. Okay, so for the buyers and the sellers wise, okay, if we are going to start selling, okay, we may face a lot of obstacle. All right, however, if we are going for a buying, then probably we are looking into 310 and 325. 310 and 325 in near future is very possible. All right, so still looking up higher up there, 310. Okay, first target will be 310 up there first. All right, so I think XRP, not the intraday selling, or sorry, intraday traders seems like not a lot. Correct. Okay, anyway, let's see. Okay, if we are going to buy, okay, I'm going to wait for the price dip down to about 282 around this area to test into this area here for the sellers. All right, then test into this area about 282. Okay, then after that I'm actually looking back to retest the highs again. All right, which is $3 or even higher up to 310. But let's look at what is the nearest to us first. Okay, so it will be about 282 to $3. All right. Okay, so same thing. Then for the sellers, why have to be patient? Allow the price to go further up now. Okay, to test into this area, which you can see is going to form a resistance there. Then we are looking to sell. All right, I'm looking into selling down to 285. Okay, just 285, not 82. Why? Because over here we have a good support over here. So 285 will still be the good price to go, unless it breaks below and test into the key level to retest back to go further down. Then I will be looking into 268, which is this level. All right, to about 268. Okay, so that will be, this is what I'm looking out for. Okay, so currently if you're looking at this, all right, so this will be the price. Okay, 268 around here. Yep, that's for the seller, but seller had to be more patient. You have to show more patience for XRP if you want to sell. Allow it to test into the resistance. Okay, then we will go for the selling. Okay, well, okay, Carlo, haha, not as much as you. You sure? Okay, so yep, that will be for the sellers in the XRP. Okay, that will be the plan. Okay, but the buying, if you're asking me to sell down all the way down to 268 in the near future, I don't really have a lot of confidence on that. But to buy up to hit on to test into the resistance of the $3, yes, I have much more confidence for that. Okay, it's a better outlook, huh? All right. Okay, so let's move on. Let's see ETH. Well, about ETH, looks like we also have a very strong breakout. Okay, and from the 2095, is it 295, 2950, and it started to boom higher to 31 as of now. Okay, 3166 as of now. So over at this point here, as we can see that this area, it looks like we are actually coming in and very near to one area that is very potentially going to be taken. Okay, this is the candle on the 1st Feb of 2025. 1st Feb of 2025. All right. Hafiz, nice to see you. Okay, so over at this point here, as we can see, they are trying to take this out, this candle. So they're still high, a lot a lot of potential buying bullish markets going to go further up. All right, so let's say if we are going to have a buying breakout, like say 3170, okay, so 3170 will be a bit higher. We are very near. Then we are going to look out for something higher up there, say 325, maybe 3250, okay, so it's quite near here, and even higher up to the 330 to test onto the resistance here, correct? Okay, this is the area. All right, why is this? This is quite a good area because I think we have a big whales that form the liquidity down here. All right, so big whales selling over here, and then we see another big whales buying in as well. All right, so it seems like they are trying to recover. Okay, if you're looking into day one, they are trying to recover this area here. So highly likely ETH, I would say that it will still have a good chance to actually move towards 3,300. Okay, 3,300. All right, yep. Hi Max, nice to see you. All right, and Trip Dust, thank you for coming in. Well, so this will be the price. This will be the plan for the buyers. We are looking for 3,300. Okay, for the ETH, but for the sellers, okay, sellers wise, I think we will be looking into an area which is about only 3160, which is around here already. Okay, here. Okay, we are right now. So that means to say for the sellers, okay, I am actually, for this move, it moves towards about 3170. Okay, about 3170. All right, then 3170 to 3160, around this range here. Okay, 3160 to 3170. All right, then I will see there will be a good chance for a pullback. Remember, sellers, you are trading a pullback. So 3060 or 2,950 is maximum 295, yeah, around here into the key levels. Then it should start to pump up again. Okay, so just be very careful. Since that's the case, sellers have to step away. All right, sellers have to step away. Then for buyers wise, if there's a breakout of 3,170, then I think this is also a very small area for you to buy. If not, okay, then you may want to wait for the key levels to be tested once again to form a support. All right, and the reaction from there, then we start to buy up to 3,300. Okay, yep. All right, so basically that's for the ETH. Okay, that's for the ETH. All right. Okay, so at least we have a plan. We have roughly, we know what we are going to do. We know that what is the directions. If I'm a seller, what should I do? If I'm a buyer, where to take action. Okay, so we need all these plans. All right, so in order to become a profitable trader, always act on all these plans. All right, okay, so let's take a look at the goal. All right, let's take a look at the goal. Well, as for the goal, as we can see from the day chart, we are forming a bull running up thanks to all the wars, all the taxes, inflation, and interest rate, tariffs. Okay, all right, all thanks to all this now. Then we are actually still moving towards the north. Yes, we are in the bull. However, they're bound to have some pullback. Just like 2 days ago when we are having a bull running, as we were saying that they're bound to have some pullbacks. Am I right? Okay, so the pullbacks have done up and hitting the low of 3,321, which what we are looking out for. And now it's forming the support to push even higher. But we have we are back to our 3342, 3,342, which is my key level. So basing on these key levels, it has tested into key levels. So looks like right now we should be waiting to see if there is any selling structure within these key levels. Then we will see a good chance for the selling down. Okay, maybe taking out 3,060 or 2,950. All right, Bitcoin look like a big pullback. Bitcoin, okay, yeah, I mean Bitcoin, if basing on right now, okay, in terms of the market structure, it seems like it's trying to form a very good market selling structure. Okay, so that we can see a very good sell off over here to take back all this area. All right, yeah, 114 first. Okay, 114. So 114,068 is highly possible. Okay, it's highly possible. Yeah, however, we need time. So right now it has no confirmation yet, and it is still in the making. Okay, it's still in the making of the selling to come in. Okay, all right. So ETH, all right, let's take a look. ETH seems like light pullback. Yep, they're about to have something light, not a lot, I would say. I will still bias the bullish market as the buyers. Okay, looks like it will still trying to break this area 3163 to break above and to break out to test into 3,300. Okay, looks like, okay, yeah, so don't be, for those going to trade, don't be overwhelmed by this move, and you keep buying and buying and buying. In the end, you're chasing the high. Am I right? Okay, hi Macadamia. All right, so over here, okay, so that's one. That's for the, just now we are talking about the gold, am I right? Okay, so right now, as for the gold, we are actually testing into the key levels. Let's wait for a good rejections. Okay, as we can see, there's one time these rejections forming. If another level that form up the rejections, not taking out anything up there to form a selling structure, we are going to look out for this area first, then down to 3321, 3,321. Okay, good chance. All right, however, remember, these are, the goal is actually still very bullish. Okay, hi JJ, nice to see you, JJ. Okay, yes, well, as now that we have seen all this, okay, let's see if we are able to go even deeper. Okay, for pound dollar. All right, for pound dollar, yeah, for pound dollar, just now there's some selling. Okay, as we can see, the one big push here, and the selling come back to erase this. Now we have liquidity over here to be taken, so likely to see pound dollar is still on the buying side. Okay, still on the buying side. Generally, in terms of H4, let's take a look. People who have followed us for quite a while, okay, we can see that this move up here, and then from the beginning of the July, we start selling downwards. By selling downwards for this, all right, okay, then we are actually recovering the liquidity over from here. So seems like it's getting there, near to sweep the liquidity. Then maybe we are going to look out for something new. All right, or another continuation which will form a lower highs over here and push for a lower low to take out my ultimate targets down here. All right, which is about 133,400, about 133,400 to 133. Okay, anyway, it's about there, 133,400. Okay, yeah, so let's if we are looking into all this, then that means to say we have a very clear mind for the pound dollar that we are only going for selling, correct? So if that's the case, any buying, any pullbacks, no entry until a point where it actually reaches the key levels or the resistance that we had discussed earlier on. All right, then over here, all right, so let's say it bounced back to 134,600, which is the resistance level here, okay, or 134,800, another level here, yes, then I will consider another round of selling. Okay, yeah, of course, 39 to 48 is about 90 pips. a bit too far, am I right? Okay, so it may take quite a while. Or alternatively, okay, let's say if this is going to start selling down to take the Asia low, creating another lower low, then let's wait for another pullbacks, okay, to form another lower resistance, lower highs. Then we are going to look for a lower low to push even deeper down to the today's key levels at 133,500. Okay, 133,500. Then we will target 133,400 to 133,350. Okay, so yeah, it should be around here. So this will be another plan. Is okay. Let's say if it doesn't goes up, then it start to come down. Okay, it start to swing down. Then we will see there will be a good chance that it will be taking 134, 100, or if it not, if it is not moving towards this area, then it start to break further down. Then we look out for another lower highs. Okay, once the lower highs confirm, then we will look out for a selling signal to sell down to 133,500. Okay, 133,500. That will be one target. Okay, that will be one target, and my ultimate target will be 133,400. All right. Okay, so that will be the pound dollar. So at the moment, as we can see as we can see right now for the pound dollar, we can see that it's actually moving around. Okay, especially like M5, it have a good swing and take this out. All right, trying to change the movement, the character since the Asia market, so that they can take down Asia low. Correct? Yeah. But then again, it's taken into consideration with this support, which is the H4 support. All right, we have filled up this area, and this is the support area. Okay, over to this level. So they have tested once, and it's hanging there. Okay, it's hanging there. So very likely we should be waiting. Okay, we should be waiting for it to either breaks below to form another lower highs, then to sell off. Okay, a selling signal, then we sell. If not, then we have to wait for it to go up. All right. Yeah. So that is one that is highly possible. Okay, highly possible. The pullback is highly possible. Yeah. But then if you're talking about breaking lower, it's also possible. It's also possible because it's leaving something here, the wicks here, liquidity down there to be taken. Okay, so let's look at a little bit lower. All right, a little bit lower. All right. Okay. If we look over here, you can see this level here. Yeah, there's a lot of action over here. There are a lot of actions over here. Support, all the liquidity, everything. Yeah, there are so many things over here. So not surprised that it will start to sell off to come down and collect this then before the pump. Okay. Yeah. Well, for the gold, yes, just now Caro, okay, Caro, yeah, is a full-time gold trader. Okay, we've been trading online together for how many years? Almost 3 years, am I right? If I didn't remember wrongly, since 2022, I think. Yeah, almost 3 years already. All right. So we have mastered a lot of skills. We have taken a lot of profits, enjoying our life. Okay, yes, enjoying the trading life. Yeah. over at this point here, looks like we are still pushing a little bit higher into 33.41. We are trying to take 33.42, correct? Okay, 33.42. So looks like okay, it's actually still getting better. Will it actually push through? I'm wondering if that is going to push through the key levels, I mean. Okay, will it push through the key levels? Yeah. Alright, so likely it's going to push through the key levels over here. Well, then if this is going to push through, okay, then I'll be looking into a lower time frame to see if there's something like this. Okay, if that push through. Alright, don't worry about how high it goes, because you have not entered, and you should be, even if you are going to enter, you should enter here, but you have missed. Then we just leave it alone for it to go up and then retest back to set up a fresh new support, which is a higher low. Then we can push from here, then we can enter for a trade. You may be asking me, what's the difference between the entry right now is the same price and later on is also the same price? Situational difference. Okay, yeah, situation's different. The situation is different right now. Okay, oh yeah, it's something like 3 years, yeah. Yep. Okay, so if the situation is different, let's say this is a breakout, it may have a false breakout. All right, and let's say this breakout, it pull back and stop here as a support, which means it's going to create a higher low from here. All right, so if from the observation here to here, we can see there's a pattern, which is a trending market trending upwards with numbers of higher low over here. Sam, thank you for joining in. So over here, if this is going to set up another higher low, high chance that it's going for higher high, am I right? Then this situation is different from the current situation that you are going to enter, because we are actually acting as a resistance. You are actually buying at the resistance, which is not very good. You are praying hard for it to break through, which is not very good. Allow it to break through and set up the support above the support level, then that will be better. Okay, we use understanding to trade. Yeah, we shall use understanding to trade, so that it will give us a better picture and on how it should be going. All right, and for the goal wise, okay, just now I'm talking about the high that we are looking out for. All right, okay, of course 33.98 is a very high price, okay, for now. Okay, as of now, it's still considered as a very high price. Okay, then probably we should lower down to the nearest one. I will take this 33.72, this resistance level. Okay, for buyers, for the buyers. Okay, CC, nice to see you here. All right, so for the goal wise, okay, I'll be looking into this resistance level at 33.72. Okay, the resistance coming from the H4, H1, as you can see over here. All right, these two time frame, so it's quite potential that they are going to test it out. So earlier on we are talking about how's the entry is like, am I right? Okay, so we'll look at it, the entry, how's the entry is like to push even higher. Okay, yes. All right, so that is one area. Okay, we just talk about the situation. Okay, so right now, okay, right now seems like we have what is this now? Okay, we are going to take a look. For now, if the gold is going to start selling down, Okay, let's say if the goal is to start selling down, all right, then there may be a possibility. Yes. Okay. Oh, what happened? I don't know. Seems like the TikTok was saying that hey, my inactivity, but I keep talking and talking. Oh, the sound just now, is it? I see. Okay, I hope everything is back to normal. All right. Yep. 开心你好. Okay. Yep. And well, if the goal is going to start selling right now, the goal TP 10 pips. Wow, fantastic. Well done. Okay, what a good rejections here from the key levels, a good rejections down here, and now I think the goal is going to continue the selling over down here. All right, we are looks like it's going to take this area here, 33, 38, 33, 38. Okay, well done, Caro. Like I say, Caro always always good at the goal. Okay, as always good at the goal trading. Well, Caro is in a YouTube channel, and I actually live streaming through different platforms at the same time right now. Well, M50 is having a consolidation for the goal wise. Looks like, but a little bit down here. All right. So when we look at the consolidation, correct, then we will look into the theory. All right. Of accumulation and distribution. So since we have accumulation, the distribution will comes in to take the accumulation. Most of the time, okay, it works that way. All right. So from here, actually, right now, as we can see, for this level, okay, we in terms of M5 for the goal wise, it looks like we are going for a selling now. Okay. Hi, Taurus. Well, okay. The goal right now, current price is at about 3,339. So I'm looking at 3,337.8. Okay, about there. All right. Hi, Zairu Ramat. Okay, so now over here. So it looks like still good for some pullbacks over into this area here. If this is going to close lower, okay, it's going to close lower, then there will be a good chance that it's going to swing down over here and even to double three. Aha. Okay. Hi, C2K Ikizen. Yes. Right. But the thing is that, okay, over at this point here, if this is not going to close lower, okay, then there may be a good chance that they are still trying to test into 33.42. Okay, let's see if the next candle is going to take down this area. Well, to take this area, all right, which I just now I was saying, over at this area here. Okay, so tentatively, all right, yeah. People forgot to clap for me. Oh man, did I forget? Oh yeah, let me clap for you, man. Okay, well done. All right. Okay, so yeah, how about the rest? Okay, and yeah, we have a community. Okay, that anyone who take profit will clap for them. Yeah, I think it has been quite a while. Many people, many of us actually forgotten about it, man. Yeah. Okay, so now what are we going to do it in terms of right now? Okay, if we are going for another round of selling, okay, then likely we should be looking out for some retesting to form a to reclaim this area first, okay, then to look out for another selling. Since it's not closing lower, then I think not much chance for now. Actually, it's a good rejections from here, okay, to show that the strong selling is actually coming in. However, okay, there may be some areas that is holding it, okay, so we have to wait for a little while. Yeah, all right. Anyway, you have about 20 pips of space down there to be taken, okay. Yeah, good scalpers. Yeah, for the goal wise, right now it looks like a scalping strategy is very good, huh? Okay. Okay, still running good, right? Okay, so let's take a look at the pound. Okay, well, as for the pound, we can see from M5 a very small time frame that we are going to use it for our entry. Okay, generally from the Asia right now we can see a textbook here. Okay, right, what is a scalping strategy? Scalping strategy means we are actually taking very small pips, like example 5 pips, right, rather than over here one swing up then sell down. This is usually a swing trader's action. All right, so I'm a day trader, so I do a scalping within every day. All right, so I'm looking out from the scalping strategy, which is one whole swing. As I can see, this is the pair. Then I will go down to a lower time frame to look out for opportunity to sell according to the bigger time frame here. Then each day I'll be taking maybe each trade 5 to 10 pips within the day. So that means to say my profits is only a little bit from this area within this big swing, and another day another small area within this big swing, another small area within this big swing. Okay, yeah. So this is what I meant by the scalping strategy. So it's very short term. So you have to be very sharp. Okay, so you got to be very sharp. All right. Okay, 饼干零食你好 All right, so 我是用英文来讲解不过你听不懂的话还是可以用中文，因为我也是会说中文，只是中文没有那么好。All right, 谭香雷你好。All right, so yep, and yes, exactly. It was a nice rule over here. Yeah, it will build a lot of the kind of a vibe that within the community, correct? Okay, yes. Well, for things like now, for the pound dollar, if I'm going to do a scalping, all right, to sell, as everyone knows that I'm a seller, am I right? I only sell my trade. I hardly go for a buy. So we can see for this area, since yesterday the big drop over here, right? Then CPI, correct? The CPI, after the CPI, it started to drop. So I would say there may be a good reclamation, okay, to reclaim back this area, then look out for the selling. All right, so that's why I'm actually looking at about 134.8 to 134.6 around there. Okay, so that is the area that I'm going to reclaim. After that, then I'm going to start selling. So of course, if you are a buyer, okay, if you are a buyer, right now we are on the support. Okay, so we may consider a good buy, but the entry is, we have to look out for another entry. But remember that the general trend for the pound dollar is actually in the bearish trend. So if we are in the bearish trend and we are going for a buy, that means we are going against the trend. Anti-trend trading, that means we are trading on pullback. Okay, so we are trading on pullback, we are going against the trend, then we have to be very careful. Okay, we got to be very careful. So for the past weeks, we have been waiting for a pullback, then we sell off, pullback, then we sell off again, pullback, and then we sell off again. All right, okay, so that's exactly what I want to do. Okay, so right now I hope the pullback comes in as early as possible, as fast as possible, as soon as possible, so that later on, okay, if that's signaling me for a selling, then I will be coming back to sell off to take the Asia low. All right, so there will be enough space for me to scalp the market. All right, Mr. K, nice to see you. Okay, so over at this point here, yeah, and if we are looking for selling, let's look at the market structure over here. Generally, it seems like we are having a support. Okay, we are having a support area, and the support area has been tested, going away, ranging sideways. You know, seems like it's consolidating the buyers ready for a good shoot up. So that's why buyers, even you are having an anti-trend trading, you're going against the trend, well, do a scalping. Okay, so if we are trading against the trend and you do not want to miss the opportunity where it actually arises so well, so nice, all right, then you may, hi Meow, nice to see you here. All right, so if you are a buyer and you want to trade against the trend, I'm not saying that you cannot, but I think applying a scalping will be good. 5-10 pips, okay, to recover the areas that they are supposed to cover. For example, I'm looking into this area. All right, so basically from current price, all right, up to this area here, so it should be around 29 pips to 30 pips. It should be around there. Okay, so I can show you it's about 29 to 30 pips, but it doesn't mean that you can go 29, 30 pips. Okay, just to be safe, conservative. All right, then probably 10 pips, 15 pips, I think that is reasonable. All right, as long as the profit into the pocket, that is more important, am I right? Okay, yeah, so that's one. Okay, that's probably one way. Okay, that we can look out for. All right, so be happy. Can you understand now? Be happy. Okay. Yep. Yes. Right. Okay. So over at this point here, okay, we shall wait for because right now we are consolidating, right? Okay. So in this area of consolidation, I may want to see this area has been taken out, fill up, and still within the support area. If the next move, all right, if the next move to break this area, all right, let's say now I'm talking about very in-depth. Okay, let's say it moves up, break this, coming back again, and this will be the move. Okay, this will be the move over here. Okay, right, this will be the move. It will be good. Of course, a bit, but it's not really fantastic. But for temporary pullback, you only have this area, which is about 41 to 43, about 20 pips. Okay, it's about 20 pips there. Okay, so that's one. So let's say if this is going to continue to pull back down into this area here, all right, another setup. Okay. Yes, then I see that there will be a good chance to take this area. All right, so we have about 33, 40, 41, another 30 pips. All right, should be around 30 pips here, 26 pips, around 26. Okay, yeah. So these are quite a good area. Okay, that we are for the buyers to look out for buying, but remember all the buyings are temporary. Just temporary, huh? Okay. Hi, Xiaoming. Nice to see you here. Okay, so at this point here, so either it breaks above 134, 100 to have a support to push even higher, then we will go. If it's going to come down to test on the support 133, 133, 86, around this area. If this is not breaking and forming a support, yes, next to go, we are going to push even higher, but test onto this level first. Okay, so you have this area and area above. Okay, yeah, so not to rush, just take it easy. Okay, all right. Okay, so I guess as for the goal, let's take a look at the goal again. I think over here, right, the goal is still hovering around this area. Okay, so let's, like JJ was saying, this looks like a consolidation down here in M15. Looks like one. Okay, then but we still have some space down here to be taken. All right, so if I'm going down to a lower time frame to look at it, yeah, this will be the point I'm looking out for. 33.37, 33.37. all right, 33.37 over here. High chance 33.37, 1 2, yeah, around there, 33.37. okay, yes, right. Well, okay, so over here, right, so just keep a lookout if you have good selling for the goal. Okay, you can do a scalping down here, because the reason behind is because, all right, right now, basing on the current move, okay, we can see that it's actually trying to pump even higher, right, then to go higher. As we can see from the low, we have a higher low has been created, and higher high has been created as well. So it's still in the bull trend. So whatever you're selling down here is actually, they are trying to break the last higher low and to push lower a bit to take out some liquidity. All right, so if you are looking into H1, right, so there's one that's very obvious over this area here, 33.21. okay, should be taken. All right, so 33.21. looks like I think Caro will be very happy, right? Okay. 185 pips. Okay. Oh man, Caro, are you excited about this, man? All right. Okay, so that may be okay. If the key level is if the price is holding below the key level, okay, still good for some pullbacks, but I will see that a potential one, okay, a potential one will be 3333 will be a potential one. Yeah, since like seems 1 2, no, actually no, not 3333, I'm sorry. Hi Dandon. Okay, and should be here 3336. Okay, yeah, yes, Dandon, nice to see you, thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, all right, so yeah, pound dollar. If pound dollar again, let's take a look. Well, pound dollar, since it's actually now on the selling side, but look out for the support area that they may be testing into. Okay, generally, if it doesn't breaks even below anywhere down here, then maybe I will still consider. Yeah, okay. Park Deng Deng, nice to see you here, thank you so much for coming in. All right, so over here, as we can see, this area here, yeah, maybe I'll go with small lot size. Yeah, okay, I think it's still good, because for the goal wise, okay, if you're going for a smaller lot size to trade with this area, I think it is still an area that a pullback. Okay, it is still not going with the trend. Looks like However, I will say that 33.42, if this is going to start selling down, all right, then we are more or less confirmed that maybe a change, maybe a change of trend, that actually not really a change of trend, but they are going down further. Okay, really, I think 33.21 33.21 will be really a good price that is coming in. Yeah, it's going to take. Okay, yeah, 33.21. Yeah, all right, but of course, I mean, right now seems like we are, let me see, it seems like we are actually stuck in the middle. Okay, hi Li Lan, nice to see you here. Steven, thank you for coming in. Okay, so right now, yeah, we are in the 50 area, so probably a bit struggling, so not sure that where is it going. So probably we have to wait for a little while. Okay, we have to wait for a little while. All right, yeah. Then as of now, like I say, for the goal wise, I would want to see some closure lower. All right, then we will have a good chance to take 33.37. Okay, good chance to take 33.37. Yeah, okay, right. Selling off. Yes. Yeah. Okay, as for the pound dollar, all right, as for the pound dollar, in terms of M5, if you're looking into this whole area, it looks like a head and shoulder is forming up, correct? But it seems like the head and shoulder is right at the rock bottom. Something not right, am I right? Okay, it shouldn't be there, am I right? It should be at the top. So this head and shoulder doesn't work that well. Okay. Well, I mean, if you're talking about this wave over here, from here, yes, there's a possibility that it will come down to take this. Okay, right. Okay, but to retest the area, but may not be the area that is going to change the whole trend. Okay, hi JJ 7 star Cheng, right? Cheng, huh? Okay, 北斗七星 oh. Wow, that's a very nice name, huh? Okay, so yep, that's for the pound dollar. So just look out because the support is actually here. Yeah, the support is actually here. Right. Hi, a lot. Okay, so yep, for pound dollar, hang on. Generally, for the pound dollar, yes, there is still a good chance of selling. I will say that it's still good chance of selling because we still have a little bit more to be taken out. Okay, however, that is the Asia low for today. All right, yeah. This area may be the lower high as well. All right, but since we still have another 20 minutes just before the H4 is going to open, so probably we should wait for a little while if you are trading on the currency of pound dollar. Okay, yeah. Correct. Okay, yes. Okay, let's look at the gold again. Let's take a look at the gold. As for the gold wise, now we are really consolidating here. All right. Hi Sri Rahayu. Okay. Right. For the gold wise, we are on the key levels. 33.42. Correct? 33.42. So at the moment, all right, at the moment, anything below the key levels, we have good chance for selling. We have a good chance of selling here. Okay. Hi Deku, nice to see you. Thank you for joining in. Okay, anything below the key levels, we have good chance of selling for the gold wise. Okay, first of all, the first stop I'm looking at 33.37, 33.37.8. Okay, so this area. Okay, I'm going to see the gold going to swing down to take this candle, then next to take lower, all right, then lowest you should be reaching 33. Okay, you should be reaching 33. All right, yep. Looks like pretty good. Okay, looks like it's pretty good. As long as this is going to close, this has closed lower, but the thing is that it looks like it's forming a support. So I'm waiting for the next round that it comes with a resistance. All right, in conjunction with 1530 H1. Okay, so that it will have a better entry. Okay, yes. Yep, all right. Okay, yep. Yeah, my man Wasim. Namaste, Wasim. Nice to see you here. Ni hao. All right. Be happy. Can you understand Mandarin? All right. So, yeah, I think that should be all for today, guys. All right. Yes, you can understand, 很好啊，那是华人哈。Okay. Yes. Yeah. I can speak Mandarin. Yes, I can speak English. Well, yep. And I'm waiting for the rest to teach me other languages. Okay. Yes. All right, guys. So I think that should be all for today. Well, I hope you enjoyed this live streaming. Do smash the like button. Okay, give me some encouragement. All right, I'm looking forward for your likes. Okay, if you could share, and that will be a bonus for me. All right, and anyway, yeah, thank you so much for coming in today. I hope all these analysis with some of the explanation, okay, it helps in your trading. All right, I will also come in again. All right, tomorrow, which is Thursday. Am I right? Is tomorrow or Thursday? Okay, yeah. All right. So yep, I will be coming in during the London session. I will try to. Oh yeah, tomorrow is Thursday, huh? Yep. Okay, I'll try to come in. All right. Hi, Ranson Liu. Thank you so much for coming in. Yep. Thank you so much. And Burang. Well, for people in my TikTok, okay, and I'm very new. Okay, I'm very new to TikTok. Yep, I have a YouTube channel. Okay, ACS Learning Hub. So, same thing. I will still be coming in to analyze the chart, analyze some like pound dollar, gold, BTC, XRP, ETH. All right, then we have a plan. Okay. Yeah, so that after that when we start trading, I think it will be better. All right, so far so good. For the past 1 week, we hit 100, almost 100%, right? Okay, so that's pretty good. Okay, yep. Okay, so I think that should be all for now. Okay, guys, I shall see you tomorrow. All right, so if you are new to my YouTube channel, do subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you are still new to I'm new to you in the TikTok. Remember to follow me and I will follow you back. Alright, thank you so much guys, and this is Eric Day from ACS Learning Hub. See you again tomorrow, alright?